we're back still on this ridiculous as hell CG. Why does this thing exist? It's pretty funny though. It doesn't look as big as like they portrayed it to be. You continue.
Jake.
What?
Jake. It's bigger than a palm tree.
I know, but still.
I think it's bigger. I think it's as big as they portrayed it to be. It's holding a palm tree.
I know, but with how Hikari's positioned, it doesn't look as big as as they described it.
Why isn't Sayaka in this frame?
I have no idea. Well, I think we'll soon see why. It continues to drag itself out from the sea. Slimy tendrils thrashing as it draws ever closer.
More tentacle porn?
I can't imagine.
There's another too.
I can't imagine conventional weapons even scratching something as big as this. She doesn't sound very sure of herself there. I don't blame her at all. It moves so slow. Maybe we could just walk away.
Get the fuck out right now! I said get the fuck out!
Okay, we're back. Sorry about that. Jana got pissed off at her cat.
As usual.
It moves so slow. Maybe we could just walk away from it. But then it might cause complete mayhem if it were to get anywhere further than the beach. I shudder to imagine the chaos that thing could cause in the busy street. Again, you're not filling me with confidence here. And Sakura hasn't donned her battle gear yet. Does she maybe realize how useless it is? She's simply analyzing it. A finger to her chin. At least in theory. So, she's not confident in this at all.
Just go with it, Jake. Just keep going.
Her hands give a faint glow as she furrows her brow in determination.
Furrows her brow, Jake.
The light in her hand intensifies, growing into a pulsating orb that hovers just above her palm. I wonder how this magic stuff works anyway. It's always so surreal whenever I see them just casually wield it like this. Something taps at my shoulder. Huh? Sayaka. She sushes me with a finger to her mouth before taking hold of my wrist and dragging me to a good distance from Hikari, who is still focused fully on the slime. And here she is, with still the ominous music playing. Never mind, it just stopped. Eventually, we end up behind a large rock, cropping, whatever.
Cropping.
I don't know how you would. I don't know how it would be for this situation.
It's cropping, Jake.
Okay. Cropping up from out of the sand, out of sight from both Hikari and the monster. Understandably, I'm more than a little confused. What's up? Shouldn't you be helping her? Saka stifles a giggle and peeks back out to see an unfolding on the shore. It looks like Hikari is just about ready to attack. Realized what? I raise an eyebrow. How the heck am I supposed to know something like that? Saka sighs before she slaps her hands together. It'll go boom! Explode! I don't get it. Isn't that a good thing? There's one less monster to get. Not to get me.
Just watch it. We're not even gonna help Hikari. Get out of the way in time.
The mischievous grin flashes across her face. I wonder if I should call out for Hikari to stop. But as I peek out from my shelter, it's too late. Hikari unleashes the magic she had built up and it strikes the towering abomination at its center. Nothing happened? The robe of light was just swallowed up by the slime, as if nothing had struck it. What was it Sayaka was so worried about? Volatile? Ha! There's no action at. The monster detonates without warning in the dazzling explosion of harsh light that takes in my vision.
By the way, I think this is going to be the end of the episode because there's another CG here.
It's not. No, it's going to keep going because it's not even 10 minutes yet. The monster. Shortly after, I hear a terrified cry from Hikari. As the light begins to fade, I hear the pitter-patter of something falling against the sand. Rain? No. The skies are practically clear for today. I think it's much worse. I carefully take another look at the shore, making sure to stay well behind the rocky shelter. Oh my god!
Yep.
Poor Hikari. Poor
I like how it's perfectly censoring out her nipples.
And her vagina.
Yeah, her vagina.
It's raining slime? The great amount of the vile ooze continues to coat the beach. All that remains of what was once a giant creature. Huh. I thought I'd put up more of a bigger fight. At the center of the mess is a very traumatized Hikari, coated in a great deal of the stuff. The slime around her gives off a violent sizzle. Thankfully, it doesn't seem strong enough to cause any real harm, but it's ate away a good portion of her outfit. It's really not a pretty sight.
I'm not complaining.
I'm not either, but she's like... her face. She says nothing. She doesn't even move. She's seized up completely under the foul substance, and only occasionally blinking as the situation soaks in. Literally. Right now, slime finally comes to an end, making it safe to step out. Though I have to be careful not to step into any of the slime. Ugh. I can't even begin to imagine how Hikari must be feeling. Hikari, are you... Uh-oh. But... Uh-oh. Her shoulders are visibly shaking. Uh-oh. The world might have survived the giant slime, but it looks like we might have someone else that's about to go on a rampage. Sakura chirps as she slinks from behind the rock too, a grin across her face.
Sayaka. だから何も。上の人たちが知ったらどうなるかな。少しぼーっとしてただけよ。あなたがビーチボールを投げたりするから。
Sakura clicks her tongue and nimbly evades the slam across the sand as she approaches her partners. So bird the same smug look.
ごめんごめん。まさか学年トップの優等生がこんな大失態をするなんて思わなくって。
Oh, to be fair, wouldn't the same thing have happened if Sayaka tried to do that? To try to use her bow and arrow against the slime monster?
Why do you think she didn't?
What were they supposed to do?
Well, Hikari embarrassed herself again.
But in the end, she was able to get rid of the monster.
私のせいじゃない。
Wait, something doesn't make sense. Sayaka? If you knew this was going to happen, why didn't you stop her?
What a bitch!
それはできたんだけどね。
I could have,
こ
but
っちの方が面白いかな。
What a bitch!
where's the fun in that? Her smile suddenly looks all the more devious. This girl is pure evil.
なんで私ばっかりこんな目に遭うのよ。
Poor Hikari. I feel so bad for her. I really do. Hikari lets out a groan as she attempts to pry herself free of the sticky substance that clings to her skin. Be strong, Hikari. I feel so bad for her. I really do.
Oh well.
Our fun at the... Jesus. Poor Hikari. I can't get over that. She got covered in tentacle ooze while she was attacked by tentacles. Now she gets covered in slime.
Poor Hikari. And she was forced to go to the beach.
Our fun at the beach comes to a rather abrupt and messy end, thanks to the unwanted guest having crashed the party. Naturally, we couldn't just leave the slime there as it was, so several more hours were spent in cleaning it up to make the beach safer. It wasn't a fun job. At all. In fact, I think some of the slime must have still had some semblance to sentience to it, as it stubbornly fought back against my best effort to sweep it back into the ocean. Man, I can't believe I had to spend the good part of a day off sweeping up goop off the beach. I can't blame Sayaka though. It's not like she knew this was going to happen when she came up with the idea. But her insistence on watching Hikari make a mess of things didn't help matters. We trudged through the streets, the day well and truly gone. The sun sinks in the horizons, basking in the world in a hazy orange glow. And they're in their school uniforms again. Nobody says not anything, and I can only see an exhausted face to either side of me. All the fuss at the beach really took it out of us. I don't think Hikari has even said more than a few words since she was first covered in slime. Despite the exhaustion, both of them still seem to be on guard, their eyes scanning over the shadows as we continue on. Right. So far, each walk home, Yuzuki has ambushed us. That deranged dark angel. It'd only make more sense if she were to swoop in while we were exhausted like this. It'd be an easy win. I don't even know if the girls have it in them to fight back at this moment. But, nothing. Nothing attacks us. No might giggle from the shadows. No more monsters striking from the darkness. Just nothing. It's a bit hard to believe that after the effort she had went through at past nights, that she would simply just let us go through this time around. Unless she's deliberately trying to get us to our lower guard and is hidden further up ahead. I'm getting paranoid now. At the very least, I haven't had any more headaches since the slime at the beach. And usually they're the most intense when I'm confronted by Yuzuki or for whatever reason. I'll trust my head. It seems to be the most reliable thing when it comes to these otherworldly encounters. We make it home, not a single dark angel in sight. I part ways with the girls with a lazy wave and a grunt, both of them responding with about the same level of enthusiasm. I think we all just want to pretend today didn't happen. Well, mostly Hikari. I somehow get the feeling she'll probably be the one to remember it the most, however. The rest of these things is a blur. I think I had dinner at some point, and maybe lazed around on the couch for a while watching the show. I can't really remember much about before finally crashing for the night. As I'm dragged into my dreams, I get the feeling that something terrible is lurking within them. Something I shouldn't ignore. But all I know is that I won't remember any of this the moment I wake up. And morning time. Morning arrives. Again. My head is killing me. Again. I'm going to bed earlier each night, yet somehow I'm feeling more and more like garbage each time I wake up. I don't get it. The only difference today is that the usual cheery rays of the morning sun are nowhere to be seen. In their place is a heavy sound of rain hammering against the windows. Pulling back the curtains today looks to be a gloomy day. Gray skies.
Really? It looks pretty sunny in this picture.
Yeah, it does.
This is the sunniest rainy day I've ever seen in my life.
Gray skies overhead cast a depressing shadow on the town below. The torrential downpour is showing no signs of stopping anytime soon. Great! I have to go out in this weather. And I have to go out in this weather and all. It's not going to be a fun day. That much I can already tell. I started trying to let out a drawn-out yawn before I staggered towards the bathroom. Wait! My hand hovers over the handle as I just about stop myself from carelessly swinging the door open. That was a close one. I need to approach the situation carefully. Too many mistakes have been made before. I've been lucky to escape with my life before, but they may not be so forgiving the second time. Okay. Deep breaths. I can do this. I thumped the door a good several times with the back of my fist. Hello? Anyone there? No response. Well, I've been fooled before. This proves nothing. I bang on the door again, even louder than the previous time. Nothing. Surely someone would have heard that if they were on the other side. Which means might be safe? I ran the door open to a crack, just a little, and peered through. So far, so good. I continue to open the door just a little more and a little more, until I see it. Most wondrous sight takes my breath away. It's so beautiful. There's enough to move at the tears. The bathroom is actually empty for once.
Oh my god, look at all the spaces, Jake.
That bothers me so much.
That's why I pointed it out.
No wacky misunderstandings, no awkward stares. I could actually just freely use the bathroom today without the threat of being torn apart. I waste no time.
Unless they just walk in on you.
I waste no time slipping inside and firmly locking the door. I even double, triple check the lock, something they should have been doing too, but I always forgot. After a peaceful shower, I make my way down to the kitchen where Hikari and Sayaka are waiting for me.
外はひどいわね。
Hikari gazes out the window, a look of disgust across her face. With the laundry list of other things that annoy her, I guess it's no surprise she hates rain too.
健太、どうしても学校に行かなければダメ？
It's what? I thought it was the weekend for them. That like 2 days just passed by like a blur. Was this guy asleep for 2 days? Was this guy asleep for like 2 nights and a day?
I don't know. Maybe it was just like a vacation or
ただ
something.
の水じゃない。溶けちゃうわけでもないのにね。
It's just a bit of water. Sayaka grins dangerously as something sparkles in her eyes. Uh-oh.
昨日のドロドロに比べたら
Oh.
全然大したことないってば。
God damn it, Sayaka. She tries her best to suppress the giggle but fails. Her laughter is soon rocking the house. Conversely, Hikari is less than amused.
さやか、忘れなさい。少し失敗しただけよ。
At least she admits she made a mistake. Flustered, Hikari stomps a foot towards her mischievous partner. We haven't even reached school yet and they're already arguing. I think that's a new
あ
record.
あ、そうだ。あなたそのふざけた態度のせいでアカデミーを追放寸前だったわね。思い出したわ。
What?
なんていうか、ジョークのわからない人たちだったよね。
What'd she do?
ジョーク？あなた、ほとんど爆破しておいて。
Oh my god. She almost blew up the entire school? Oh my god. Realizing I'm still dead in the room, Hikari cuts herself off short and clamps up. Ah, I guess I never really hear about this old school of theirs. The magic one that taught them all they know.
バカなこと言ってないで。学校へ行きましょう。オッケー。まあ、私はバカだと思ってないけどね。ところで、ケンタ、今日の朝食は私が。
No! Absolutely not.
まだ最後まで言ってな。
I don't need to. If it involves you stepping what foot into the kitchen in any way, shape, or form, I already know my
今
answer.
回は絶対。
Nope.
気をつけ。
Uh-uh.
意地は。
No. Poor Sayaka. All she wants to do is cook, but...
She'll overcook the meal!
Well, actually, she'll do more than overcook it.
And burn down the kitchen.
Well, then again, well, yeah, but then again, Kenta's also caught a toaster on fire twice.
True. But Kenta's an idiot.
I'm just wondering how you even catch a toaster on fire.
You can do it.
I know it's possible, but I don't know how you do it.
Just leave it in there for too long.
Yeah, I'm not letting her or Hikari anywhere near the kitchen again. Even if they do somehow manage to leave the kitchen standing, I'm sure whatever monstrosity they concoct would do more damage to me than any monster looking out there.
I think that's the first time Sayaka is actually angry.
It's... well... I think the first time was like when kids said like, couldn't you guys just shower yourselves clean? Sayaka heaves a dramatic sigh, purses her lips in a pout, gives me a look that suggests I've been nothing but a massive disappointment to her. Hey, I'm not the bad guy here. It doesn't last long though, before her usual cheery expression takes over again. I think it must be impossible to truly upset this girl. Yeah. After that little dose of excitement for the morning, I quickly prepare a meal for the three of us before I set out into the town and brave the storm. Storm, huh? Imagination. The rain shows no sign of letting... What rain? I see...
It's the sunniest rainy day in history!
It is. I can even see like the rays of sunshine. It's hard to believe that the weekend was so as bright and cheerful as it was when dark clouds have completely eclipsed the sun overhead now. We have nothing but flimsy umbrellas to defend ourselves with. That just barely hold on to the immense downpour. I have my doubts if we'll even be able to make it to school dry. I'm not really sure how it got this bad all of a sudden. If it keeps up throughout all the day, might even have flooding to worry about. I feel a little silly for even have this to cross my mind, but I can't help but feel that this is maybe the land lamenting in some way, a sign of things to come. I don't know. I'm even thinking such nonsense, but it won't leave my mind no matter how hard I try. Looking back to the skies, the clouds seem even more sinister than before. We make it to school without drowning. How do you drown in rain?
You can.
I know. This is another how question, like with the toaster.
But you can drown in rain.
I don't want to know how. To make it to school we make it to school without drowning somehow.
ひどい天気だね。
I mean, Jake, with Sayaka there, who almost blew up our entire school, I think she could find a way to make you drown in rain.
That is a very good point. As we enter the classroom, Sayaka shakes herself dry, her hair swishing wildly. Right beside Hikari.
見なさい。あなた犬みたいよ。
She stops and blinks innocently, the last drops of her water splashing to the ground. I can't tell if she's just playing dumb here or if she really did that by accident. That's what makes her so scary
なんでも
sometimes.
ないわ。
Hikari huffs and stops over to her seat with class just about to start. I follow suit and crumble into my seat with a sigh. What a depressing day it's turning out to be. The teacher shows up to class and class begins. I give one last look out the window. Water streaming so heavily down the class I can just barely make out what's on the other side. The lesson goes on through each of the passing moment. I find it more and more difficult to focus on the subject at hand. The writing on the board blurring into incomprehensible mess. I can't feel it. At the back of my skull. That familiar creeping pain. Why here? I never had these headaches at school. They usually only crop up on me. I don't know at this point. Whatever. And something bad's about to happen. I guess it's a full-blown headache. I guess it's not a full-blown headache, so I shouldn't have anything to worry about for now. Is it a warning? Is something coming? I don't know what to make of it at all.
健太、大丈夫？
I hear Sayaka whisper. That wasn't a whisper. That was like her default volume. That was like her default speaking
Just
voice.
go with it.
I hear Sayaka whisper from her seat behind me, a gentle hand on my shoulder. I look to my side and see Hikari giving me an equally worried glance. Did I look that bad? Maybe the headaches are affecting me more than I think. I nod my head and muster up a faint smile. I can just briefly even convince myself I'm fine. But it's not enough to make the focus back on the lesson at hand. Lunchtime arrives, and I could just barely recollect what I was taught. What subject even was it? That's not important
I don't
right
know. You never told us what subject it was.
At least now I have the time to collect my thoughts and get a grip on the situation.
健太、私たち ちお昼食べに行くけど、一緒に行く？
Having hop out of her seat, Sayaka skips to the front of my desk and peers down at me with a grin. I blink. It would be a good second to register that anything has been said to me. Huh? Oh. You guys go ahead. I just have a bit of a headache. Sayaka offers a sympathetic look when I mentioned the headache.
ケンタ、頭痛って、それは。
Uh-oh. Hikari pops out of nowhere and stifles Sayaka with a hand to her mouth before she begins dragging her out of the class.
行くわよ、さやか。そんなこと彼が気にする必要ないわ。それに早くしないと行列ができちゃうわ。
Oh my god. Sayaka's muffled cries of distress are the last thing I hear before the pair vanish into the corridor. Huh. Wait. Headaches. Does that mean she knows I've been having them frequently? And more than likely, knows the cause of them? If they know anything that will enlighten me on the bizarre series of recent events, then I really have to chase them up on it. I can't let something as important as this be slipped under the rug like everything else they've been trying to keep from me. I was up from my desk. With a wobble, my legs not quite all there. It should be at the cafeteria, right? I started the corridor myself, but soon someone catches my eye amongst the waves of students going by. Oh, it's Yuzuki! Silver hair and amber eyes. A female student marches along with a blank expression. My head rings. Where have I seen her before? Wait, she really? Well, yep, there's no doubt about it. She's a dark angel that has been making our lives a living hell. Literally. Yet she seems like a complete different person right now. Gone as any trace of madness. All I see right now is an emotionless schoolgirl. Yuzuki? Her names fall out of my mouth the moment I come to the realization. Has she always been at If she has went to my school this entire time, how could you not notice her?
Jake, she appeared before. He bumped into her.
I know, but just in general, if you have not noticed that she is going to your school, what's wrong with you?
Well, you'll find out later.
How did I not notice something as obvious as this before? Whoops. Whoa. Our eyes lock across the crowds. I fear something terrible is going to happen as dread sets in. Her gaze.
Wait.
Yeah, glaze. I don't know anymore. We've been doing.
English.
As dread sets in, but her gaze quickly flickers away before she carries on about her business. Huh. She has no intent on getting me before, and now she was so intent on getting me before, and now she wants nothing to do with me? Something isn't adding up here. I know it's a stupid and reckless thing to do, but I can't help but chase after her. If I go get Sakura in a car, she might be gone by then. It's hard to keep up with her as the waves of students crash against me. Everyone in her frenzy get their lunch, but I just managed to catch a glimpse of her heading up for the staircase. Yuzuki, wait! She pays me no mind.
I don't know why I care. You're my enemy.
She pays me no mind and continues to descend the stairs.
Ascend, Jake. Ascend.
I said ascend.
You said descend.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
That's what you think I said. I said ascend.
We'll find out with the video.
Why am I following her? I don't know
Why are you?
I don't know what I could possibly get out of this. Beyond an early demise. I still insist on hiking up the stairs after her. She seems so different. Maybe I'm just secretly hoping that there's more to her than the initial crazed monster that confronted us two times before. Something that will help me make sense of this mess. I reach the top floor, breathless after climbing the stairs 2 steps at a time. Yeah, that's not really that hard. I peer out into the corridor to try to see where she might have gone to, but there's nothing. I'm sure I wasn't that far behind, though. So where did she disappear to? I mean, this is where the stairs end. Unless... Would she really be out there? In this weather? I make for that staircase again and go up a short flight of stairs leading to the rooftop. The rain sounds more violent than ever outside. I can't possibly imagine someone willingly wanted to be out there. But I have to check just to be sure. I fight against the raging winds and heave the door open. Rain and heaving winds. Imagination. There's the rain. Oh.
There we go.
It's sad music, and she is not wearing a bra.
Do any of these girls?
Sayaka and Hikari do. I don't think she does though.
No, they don't.
And their normal and they're like the schoolgirl outfits. They do.
Are you sure?
I don't think she does though.
Are you sure about that, Jake?
I'm pretty sure we'll find out soon. Anyways, that's the end of this episode. On to the next one.